Hey everyone, welcome back to Quayzar's Customs. We are in the Fast and Furious series of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Right now I am building an engine for the 1969 Camaro in the movie. This Camaro was like that one right over there. It was a Yenko Camaro. Doing a little research on it, they did come with about 425 horsepower. So considering the Camaro was a little bit lighter in production than the Challenger, I believe the Camaro would easily beat the Challenger any day of the week. However, when Brian O'Connor and Tyrese, what's his name? Pierce. The name is on the top. I hate when that happens. You hate when you don't have the name. Roman Pierce. There we go. When Roman Pierce and Brian O'Connor try to race their Mitsubishis against these two cars, they have to cheat a little bit to try to win the pink slips. So they do win these two cars in that race. And I am lagging like you would not believe right now. And that's amazing because this is... Jesus. What the heck's going on? Alright, I'm trying to figure out why this is lagging so bad on me right now. Whoa. It's lagging really bad. Alright. Anyway, they get to race these two cars and they beat them. And they get to take them home with them. Because the two cars that they did have were bugged by the FBI. So, here O'Connor is trying to, do something good for the FBI, and he kind of, oh, I didn't buy a fan for this. Hang on a second. This is really starting to bug me how bad this thing is. Oof. Yeah, something's not right here. And this just started happening. Alright. I don't know what the deal is there. Let me pick up a fan. I have noticed a couple of things, like in the auction area, really bad. It's gotten really bad as far as lagging for some reason. No idea why. Pick up a fan here. Yeah, it's like it's jittery. Alright, we're going to try and make it through this video as painless as possible. Hopefully I can get through this without too much pain. But as I was saying, in the movie, Brian O'Connor and Roman Pierce win these two cars in a drag race down and back. And I tell you what, love these two cars. I don't think there is a car I do not like in this movie, to be honest with you. I mean, every car is awesome. I'm thinking with this setup, I believe I can get a little over 425 horsepower out of it. I don't remember, to be honest. So I'm going to try and make it as true to life as possible. I didn't do an engine swap. This Camaro does not have the option for an engine swap. Like with all my mods, I copy the files over into my hard drive. And yeah, this is getting really bad. So I keep all my files on my hard drive, and I don't usually use Steam. I do believe, though, however, I do have a couple of maps in my library that are subscribed to in the workshop, but they are not. That's about it. All of my cars I have are downloaded and filed in my cars folder. Yeah, this is irritating me a little bit. Yeah, we're doing some things a little bit different this time around. Doing the engine first. I figured I'd get partway through it. Engines are always the boring part. Of course, the suspensions can be as well. But on this episode, I do have a surprise for you. Yes, I have a surprise for you. And because I'm keeping it a surprise until a certain part of the video, you're going to have to watch the whole video to find out what it is. Haha. And I'm probably going to show you just for a little bit, and then I'll do the big reveal on the Facebook page, or I guess the reveal would be to share what I'm about to show you. So here we go. We've got everything pretty much wrapped up on this engine. Of course, it's not a big block. Yenko's came with a 427 big block, and that is far from being a big block. Alright. So here we go. Oh, and just for the record, I had to go a little bit different on the Challenger. I went with a 17-inch rear and a 16-inch front, just to get it to look right. It didn't look right with the smaller wheels, so I did go 17s and 16s. I think it's a 305 on the back and a 245 on the front, 245/50, and I don't remember what that one was. But anyway, yeah, I had to go with the larger wheel just because it just didn't look right. And I don't know if you remember from the last time, one of the other videos when we first started out, this Camaro was in rougher shape than what you see it now. Well, that was because I came across this one and realized I had two different Camaro mods in my library. I believe K3 did do both of the mods. I'm not sure about the first one. Might have been somebody else, but the first one was a regular stock version, and it had a drag version. K3's version here has the stock version, has a race version. I believe it also has a drag version as well. So K3's mods have always been great. You know, we have a little bit of clipping here in the rear suspension. Look at this. Not only is it part suspension, but it is part suspension, part exhaust. Alright. But because this was an auction find, actually, so the one I pulled out of the junkyard, was actually the older version of a 69 Camaro. And this one was K3's version, which is a whole lot better. It's put together way better than the last version was. And I figured I needed this version over the other version. Yeah, see, it's jumping around a little bit. I don't know if it's my PC, if it's... I don't know what the heck it is. Alright, do I need to... Let's get rid of this. I am wondering... Yeah, I'm going to need a fuel pump for that, too. I think on this one, I'm just going to keep the transmission the way it is, just to save some of my cost on some of these cars. What I may do after I finish this build is probably go find a couple of other builds and collect a few more dollars. Honestly though, I'm not really in bad shape for money, but it's always nice to have a little extra. Alright. I'm barely cutting through this. I don't know why it's lagging the way it is. It's the first time it's happened. Ooh, something failed. So let's pick. See, it's something is off. It's taking us forever. So always after a new download. I don't know. It's always after a download. There's always different things happening. It's like, oh crap, we've got to do this, or there's always a patch or something. It's just nuts. Okay, so home. Alright, so what did we break on this thing? Let's go ahead and... Oh. Need to do some wheels too here. But before we do that... Ah! Yeah, this is getting horrible. It looks like I'm really screwing up, but it's like my mouse is going nuts. So, just need a couple of drums. Yeah, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. And there's a delay. Every time I hit something, there's a delay. And I've already started this video, and I'm refusing to give up. Alright, so for the suspension, knuckle housing B. Knuckle housing. Chuckle housing. Rear knuckle housing B. Rear shocks B. Small bushings 4. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I'm going to need for the rear suspension. Checking our list. Oh, and I got rubber bushings. I wanted small bushings. What did I just delete? A U-bolt. Yikes. Got in a hurry. So I need 4 of the small bushings. Not 5. And I need a U-bolt, obviously, because I keep deleting crap. Wheels. Alright, so in the movie, the Challenger has like the American racing wheels, kind of aluminum in the center, kind of a polished outer. This is about as close as I get with them. The Camaro, on the other hand, was running the chrome Quayzar SS's. So basically these, but I'm going to chrome them. So I wonder if I could get away with the 16s over there. So let's go. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go full 17s on these. And much like its predecessor over here, the Challenger, I'm going to run probably the same size tire on the back and see how it fits. We're going to go with a 305. 45. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to chrome these up first and see how they look. Chrome. Paint. Paint. Paint, I say. Jeez. What is the deal with that? Alright. That was probably totally on me. Alright, so I should have a couple of chrome rims. So you like that black vinyl top on there, huh? Yeah, that livery will be on the Facebook page. Oh, I didn't get painted. What? What? That one got painted. So yeah, we're gonna go brushed aluminum, kind of a darkish metallic on that one, and we are going to go have to repaint this wheel again. What happened there? What did I do? Yeah, you think you could walk a little faster. Okay, metallic, chrome, paint part. I'm out of here. Now the Camaro was over. Oh my gosh, I am jumping all over the place. Let's go ahead and do a little assembly here. Fuel tank. Put the extra volume fuel pump in it. Yeah, see if I've deleted any pieces that I shouldn't have. Oh my gosh. Got a little overzealous there and was deleting these things out. So, back to this Camaro. For those that have watched the movie, you know the demise of this Camaro. Now, I don't remember if I told you the demise of the Challenger over there or not, but you know, they're supposed to be delivering some drugs to this cartel dude, and they've got a couple of hitmen in the car riding shotgun with them. Roman Pierce was able to ejecto his individual from the Challenger, which meant by the time he got to the meeting spot, he had no door on the passenger side because he ejected his person. That doesn't look too bad. I think we can handle that. Unfortunately, Brian O'Connor was not able to eject his person because his failed. Go figure. So anyway, come to find out they were going to the wrong spot. It was leaked out wrong, and the girl gets in trouble. Basically, she gets taken by the drug cartel dude, and they end up taking off in a yacht. And the one hitman was ordered to kill Brian O'Connor. Well, luckily Roman Pierce was there to save the day, and his famous last words, "It's Barstow, baby," he echoed as he drove his Challenger into the car and knocked people around, was able to get Brian out of his situation. And then they decided to take the Camaro and do a little Dukes of Hazzard jump into the yacht to save the girl. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it looks pretty good up there. Looks awesome. Alright, what pieces am I missing now? Alright, so where was I? Yeah, the fate of the Camaro. It gets... Man, I think it had white letter wheels on this one. Thinking it over here, thinking it over. Let me see if I can find something. As many times as I've seen this movie, you would think I would know it. Yes, you know what? I have screwed up. I need to put those white letter wheels on there. Alright, so... But I really think I got the chrome down, so we're good there. So we are going to go with the white letter wheels on there. So even though I'm using the same wheels as the Challenger. We're going to make them a little bit different by chroming them out a little bit and by putting white letter wheels on them. So what do we have here? 305 45 17s. 305 45. So we're going to go these. Yeah, that's going to look much better. Oh yeah. Nope, not that one. So one of the reasons why I picked the K3's 69 Camaro over the earlier 69 Camaro is because this Camaro is UV mapped. If you understand what I mean by being UV mapped, I think you might be a little bit excited right now. It means you can actually create liveries for this. And somebody can tell me if it's liveries or liveries. Somebody please tell me what the heck, how to pronounce that. But yeah, if you're catching my drift right now, I think you might be getting a little excited to see the end of this video, to see what I do. Alright. Just a little teaser for you. We'll get this front end all squared away, and I'm surprised. I really wish I had the other cars UV mapped as well, because I would love to be able to find some decals and do up a couple of liveries for it, especially Suki's machine. Bad thing about that though is you can't get a pink interior. Kind of bummed about that. So going from this movie, Too Fast, Too Furious, we are not going to go into Tokyo Drift. As I said in an earlier video, we have gotten a little bit more consensus that we want to do a chronological timeline instead of a movie timeline. So from this series, we will be jumping into Fast and Furious 4, which I believe I have all the vehicles for. There was an additional one I thought of right before jumping into this game tonight, but I'm not sure if I really want to subscribe to it and try to find it at this point. I'm a little behind. I mean, I could subscribe to it and see if I get it in the next few days, but if I don't, just move on. But we'll see. We'll see. And if it's one that I want to do, I have to download. It will fill the garage, so my shop truck will have to be parked for a while, someplace other than the garage. That'll break a few hearts. Alright, seeing as how I put the 17 inches on the back, I'm going to go 16s on the front. Oh man. Get a couple of 16s, let's get some chrome on there. I love this chrome paint. I'm so happy they did this. I am so happy they did this. Oh my goodness. Now you know what? It seems like everything's starting to run fine. Holy crap. Everything's working good now. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's the front wheels on this? 185/70. Holy cow. That's insufficient. That is totally insufficient. We need something with a little more meat up front. Let's go with a little bit more of a 245. Let's go to 255.50. I have no idea. Looked good at the time. I'll immediately see as soon as I put it on. That doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna have to back. I probably should have went with a 50 instead of a 55. Anyway, I'll find out in a minute. Time to buy some parts. So some brakes. I'm gonna need the ventilated brakes. Some pads. Suspension. All the normal stuff. Yeah, you'd think I'd get to a point to where I could do all this and not think twice about it. I do get to do most of it okay. Couple of those. Couple of these. Swap some wheels around here. I think I've got everything I'm going to need. We'll see here in a minute. Oh, I need a brake cylinder. Yikes. Brakes. One brake cylinder. Just like Suki's car. That's just a cool looking car. I'm all about it. Alright, let's put this front end together and try to piece this body. I have to take the body apart and see what we can repair here. What are we missing? Oh, I need a sway bar. Oh, those tires we are not doing. Alright, being linked bat. Hey, I was able to repair steering rack. Amazing. And I need front sway bar B, and that is all I need. Good deal. We are getting close to being finished with this puppy. I'll throw it on the dyno just to see what happens here. Kind of curious. I'd like to try to keep it as close to the 425 horsepower as possible. So, what if this goes over, or if it's not enough? I may have to detune it a little bit, or try to tune it up a little bit more. I don't know what else I can do. I'll throw all the performance pieces on it, and I'll see where we go from there. So if there's any Camaro fans out there, let me know one thing. On the Yenko, I know you typically have the Yenko striping, but I've seen a couple of variations of the striping. Not different colors, but different variations of the striping. I've seen one where you have the white stripe along the side and not on the like the spoiler. And if that is the case, then oh yeah, that looks good. That front track needs to come in a little bit. No, maybe it's all right. And it usually has a blacked out rear end. And then I've seen other striping features, which is you know, there's striping along the side and on the roof, and the tail end is not blacked out, and there is a little bit of stripe on reverse spoiler. So I'm a little confused as to why there was a couple of different variations. Thinking one is a replica and one was original, but I couldn't figure it out. So I kind of gave up and just moved on. If there's any big Camaro fans out there, if you could let me know exactly what is what and why it is the way it is, then hey, feel free to drop a comment down below. Alright. So I'm sitting here thinking, should I do the reveal as part of, like, the thumbnail of the YouTube video? I don't know if it should be part of that or not. Alright, so if we got all that all taken care of. I don't think there's any oil in this pig. We are moving you to lift number 3. Trading out batteries. Pull the engine out. Pull this engine off. Repair those 2 pieces. Kind of efficient, huh? Alright, radiator, battery, brake servo, install engine. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright, let's throw the transmission while I'm thinking about it, throw the starter in it. And we need an exhaust system. C's. Alright. Exhaust. Need a couple of the C's. Then I'm going to jump over to the performance shop and get the rest of it. Oh, there. A couple of the middles and a couple of the rears. I should take care of the underneath. Alright. That will take care of everything underneath. Now to take the body apart and see if I can fix some of these pieces. Oh, that plate's coming off. We're going year 1. And this might be a little difficult because I do have 2 different 69 Camaro mods, so this might be a little bit more of a trial and error thing than I thought. How's the interior on this? Interior was, yeah, okay. Interior was not that great. See if I can fix up the body a little bit. Hey, it looks like I was able to fix everything. I'll just replace all the glass. I'm pretty happy being able to fix everything. Taillights too? Yes, sir. Man, that definitely helps. Man, beautiful. I'm very happy about that. Alright, global body. Yeah. Trying to get it there. I need. Oh wait a minute. Let me put the mirror on it. Take the seats out. Take the steering wheel out. Get her cleaned up a little bit here. I think the body is already done, but we're going to do this again just in case. Need some interior pieces and... see, what did I have anyway? What came out of it? Seat 8. We're going to go with seat 8 again. I'm going to put seat 8 back in it. Why not? Seat 8, but we're going to go with the leather. And I'm going with probably my favorite steering wheel of them all. That one right there. This is going to be a little tricky. '69 Camaro. Let's see if it comes up with anything. I didn't think so. So I'm going to have to be careful how to pick pieces. Yeah, because I've got a lot of Camaro parts in here. Alright. And different Camaros. Yeah, see, like, you have the Camaro SS, and then you have... see, I don't know which one is which. Race is the SS, I believe. I think all of them are like... I don't know which one is which. So I'm going to have to end up buying both, and this is the problem I have. Yeah, this is the problem with having the same mod, just updated differently. This is my screw up. So I'm going to buy all this stuff, and what I'm going to end up doing is selling everything else off, which is I'm okay with that. I don't think any of that tinted stuff belongs on here, but we shall see. So I've got 2 of everything, but I'm trying to make sure I had everything so I can just go around and knock this out in one big swoop. Uh-oh. Lock. Ooh, did you see that? Yeah, totally locked up on me. That was super strange. Alright, let's recondition the seats. I am going with a sports steering wheel instead. That's not what I wanted to do, and I think we are golden at 100% with the exception of... I think plates. Wait a minute. Drive shaft. I forgot. Why did I forgot to put the drive shaft on it? Yikes. This puppy's not going anywhere. Alright, let's drop her down. Let's see what she gets in a dyno. You know, I typically put oil in the engine after I come down. After I've installed the engine, but that was a mistake on my part. Alright, you ready for the you ready for what I have for you? Check this out. I created a livery for it. And it's this is actually a wrap. So if your car is green, it will be green. So take note here, 209, 100, and 58. Those are the colors that are pretty much matching the car. Alright. So, and then I am going to, I don't know why it's just called 1. I had it called something else. But I will send this over to the Facebook page so you guys can have it. Alright. I am loving it. Let's go to the Dyno shop. Let's see if this Yenko can throw down. Now the stripes aren't all that great on it. I did try my best to match them up as much as possible. But yeah, for a game, I think they look pretty good. Oh, holy tamale! 482 horsepower, 628 pounds of torque. Well, when Brian O'Connor said it would snap a speedo in 5 seconds flat, he wasn't kidding. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is Yenko time. And remember, I was asking you about the Yenko stripes. Unfortunately, this spoiler back here is not UV mapped, so I couldn't put the stripe on the back tail of that. Also, I've noticed in some pictures the rear end is blacked out. And if that's the case, if it needs to be happen, then I can do that. And then the tail end has the Yenko emblem back here too. But I mean, for the most part, I am liking my Yenko wrap. And I didn't put in blue in here. I left them black. Same with the front. I just thought they looked better. A little bit of a black outline. So there you have it. Right now the system is complete. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, if you want that livery on the Camaro, or if you want that livery on the Challenger over there, join us over on the Facebook page. Answer all the questions. You'll be accepted. Go to the Files tab, and you will find those liveries right there. And I'll probably keep them on there for a while. Eventually, I may move them over to the Steam Workshop, but for now, that's where they're going to be housed. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the episode. I'm going to start moving these cars into my parking levels and start loading up the garage for my next group. Until then, keep customizing. This is Hurst Quayzar, and I am out.